Attention. The following show is not permitted for those under the ages of 18. Views and thoughts expressed on this show solely belong to the host and the guest of this show. We are not professional gamblers, politics, nor financial advisors. What you are about to hear is for entertainment purposes only. And now for our feature presentation. You are now tuned in to Brothers Having Breakfast.
Welcome to another episode of Brothers Having Breakfast Season 2. I'm your host, Mitch, and I'm about it. So my hosts, co-hosts, we have Dutch Master, we got Avatar, the Diamond Crook, we are waiting on Show God eventually. So he is late, just like a nigga. So here we go, fellas. How y'all doing, man? It's been a long time.
It's been a minute. I'm feeling good. I mean, I could be better, but I could be worse. And so it's what's popping.
All right. So if
what
you
about
just
what about Dutch? How you feeling, Dutch?
You probably might have seen it. Oh, how you doing, Dutch?
I'm out here.
You was talking over him while he was trying to talk.
I was talking, and then he started talking, and so since I got like a better connection and a better mic, I sound better.
So we was trying to bring in season 2. We was trying to let Addison host, but after he hosted, we all
don't come for me in the beginning of the damn show. Don't you do that. Don't you do that.
I'm just giving people an update. No, I was just playing. But after you did host, we did lose 4 followers. However, that is not important.
That was because of content.
They was like, this man is too proper.
Those were 4 Cordell Stewart fans.
What?
It was like, how dare he? How dare he? They talk about Cordell Stewart.
I
apologize for Cordell Stewart.
That Cordell Stewart's fans was going to hate us.
Yes, and it wasn't going to last that long.
Hey, he can always go overseas and play. All right, so what's going down out here in the world? I know y'all seen what happened in Nashville.
Yeah.
It's going down in Nashville, which leads me to today's topic. Do mass shooters think they're heroes?
No, they're just white.
Every villain is the hero of their own story.
Hello. Okay.
Unless somebody else is writing that story for you. Other than that, look, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. Look, this is how I feel about it. This is my personal opinion. You got these people doing the same dumb shit. They talk about they want to outlaw AR-15s, you want to outlaw this, you want to outlaw that, but that's still not gonna stop the person who's doing this shit. You're not. If you outlaw something, that's just like back in the day with Prohibition. They outlawed alcohol, right? These niggas was
that part.
They was still using steels. They was still out in the woods doing their thing. Just because you outlaw it don't mean shit. All that means is it's harder to find. You want to go somewhere else to get it a lot harder than what it was being readily available to you.
That's kind of the point, though, because if it's
not
so readily available, though, I mean, you got to be fair to the fact that these are normal, regular people who don't normally have criminal contacts to be able to find guns that are widely unavailable. These are the guns they're buying from Walmart. These are the guns they're getting from the store, like it's the same way they buy fucking burgers and fries, nigga. So if somebody's able to just get burgers and fries mad easy, and they AR-15s mad easy, and then they're going to use them mad easy. So it'll happen that much more often now than if they were outlawed. If there's not as many of them, this doesn't happen as often.
Give TD a chance to respond.
What it is
go ahead, Dutch.
It's so readily available for you to get a hold of. There is no stop. You can't do this. Like that whole Brady Law bullshit. You gotta wait 7 days. Well, if I'm waiting 7 days, my dude, and I can go buy one out the paper for right now today and have it in my house.
Crazy.
There's nothing you can do about that. They need to stop that shit from the gate. You need to be they need to be basically, if you're not military or police officer type shit, you don't need that shit, to be honest with you. What is you hunting with an AR-15? Come on now.
Which way is it that you're talking about this? Because it sounds like you're for the prohibition of the guns, or against?
I got kids in school, my brother. I'm against that shit totally.
All
My
right.
son is he about to be 17
So,
years old.
hold on a minute, fam. Hold on a minute.
They shooting up grocery
Are
stores.
you? What are you? What is it? What is it? Are you against large magazine round guns? Is that what that is?
I'm not against no, that's not the problem. The problem is the gun itself. It's so
That's what I
readily.
said. The large magazine Jones, the ones that spit the fire. Are you against the super fire spitters?
It's not the gun control. It's not the gun policy. It's the fact that it's so easy to get a hold of. Bro, you can go to a pawn shop right now and get an AR-15 for stupid cheap. You can order it you can order the parts and build one
and put it together. Yep, I know a dude right here down the street that does it. He'll do it for you for like $500.
Is it the gun itself?
About it. It ain't gonna make
is it the rifles? Is it the assault rifles that you're against? Is it the amount of deadliness?
It sounds like it's the production of guns.
Put it like this. All right, hold on. Time out. I'm gonna put it the way we all understand it. All right. So we all smoke, right?
Yes. Right. Prescription.
So if I could get my weed by the pound from over here, where I gotta go through 7 different channels, which way you think I'm gonna go?
That part.
You see what I'm saying?
I ain't trying to really pay 60 at the dispensary.
No. Because here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. If the guns are not so readily available, period. The only way you can get because here's the other bag. It's not like people are doing mass bombings. You can't get a hold of C4 and stuff like that without having to go through You can't even get Freon unless you got like certifications.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
So you got it. There's all kinds of different things that require a certification to even acquire.
You should, if you are not.
They require for the acquirement.
You should not be able to get those guns. Police, you should, if you ain't got a badge or shooting shit or.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's, we're not allowed to buy Harrier jets either.
Right. We seen that on Pepsi.
And so soon as you get the option to get a hold of something, then surely the option to use it for nefarious purposes is going to come about. The more often that it is available, the more often it will be used.
Right, but
so we are America, and we do handle our problems with gunfire.
My problem I ain't got no problem with guns nowhere. I carry everywhere I go. You see what I'm saying? I take my shit.
Yeah, he stays with the hammer on him.
And
he has to. Because you're not a handsome man. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? If it's not in front of you, if it's not right here around you, you can't get a hold of it. There's no need for it. Like I said, explain to me what you need an AR-15 for anyway. In civilian life, fuck all the other shit. In civilian life, you don't need that big ass that big ass rifle.
I do if they're going to be rioting at my front door.
Who's choosing on rioting at your front door?
Right.
Well, you remember the thugs? They were marching through neighborhoods and stuff.
Oh, scared me white.
What are you talking about? You
remember
they were marching through neighborhoods saying, "Don't shoot me," and they were coming close to the lawn. I would have needed my AR-15 then. What happens if they bust a window or
you give these people
something?
They
could have spit on my driveway.
They have the option to get these guns. These guns are readily available. So if you put, it's just like tax and shit.
You know one thing you're not allowed to do in this of God's America, right?
Be black?
No. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to be black.
Yeah. You're not successfully black, but listen. You're allowed to make 999 million. But if we catch you making $1 billion, that's your ass nigga.
Right. Hey, listen. We're gonna there's going to be a scam.
This comes with a limit. You have a ceiling.
Clean. You're not going to make it out clean. But there's one thing that you're not allowed to do in this in God's America. You know this.
What is it?
You know this. You can't take guns.
Away from Americans?
From white people, not Americans.
You can't take guns.
Name one mass shooting that a nigga did. I'll wait.
That one, it was just like
we got
earlier
the
this year.
DC sniper,
Yeah.
and we've got a couple of them actually.
We just had a couple. Yeah, we just had one like last year.
Calm down.
We're in the lines. It's kind of like
We're
tit
in
for
there.
tat. You know, we kind of trade off.
You gotta understand too, though. Here's a second and/or third problem in here. You've noticed that it's usually white men. This time it was a woman who was identifying as a man. Could have been taking a lot of testosterone or something.
Actually, while I'm sitting here,
I say could have been. I don't know.
Listen, I haven't.
Salt.
I haven't read into it. However, they are talking about some type of testosterone theory. It just popped up like while I'm sitting here looking at the news because I haven't read the story. I just heard. I'm just getting it.
Supposed to be trans.
So what you telling me is they're giving excuses now.
They're not giving excuses, but
they're not giving excuses.
They're definitely gonna give what could be hot take reason.
Now, listen. This is what I'm trying to figure out. So my question is, do they think they're heroes?
No,
yes.
Because something has to play an effect to this. Mass shooters and generals, they think they're heroes.
They are the heroes of their own tales, my friend.
They got that. They 9 times out of 10, they got bullied. Their parents got a whole fucking gun cabinet full of guns. They grab.
Well, look, if you want to, it's broken.
They are their own hero, then, Titi.
Well, but look,
that's them wresting their control back.
So they're heroes to themselves.
Yeah, in their own stories, a villain is the hero of his own tale. You gotta understand, if you tell the story of anything from a different perspective, hell, Darth Vader was just trying to save his girlfriend, and then was mad that the council wouldn't let him be a master and stuff.
I mean,
from
John Wick.
These old wizards were just fuddy-duddies, and he had the power.
Well, first of all, John Wick's been on a killing spree for 4 years over a dog. That's ridiculous. It wasn't even like when they shot Steven. They shot Steven Seagal's wife in Hard to Kill. He went into a coma and came back and was like, they killed my wife. They went too far. John Wick was like, they killed my dog. This is what happens when you touch dogs.
What you gave me.
That my wife gave me.
His dead wife. She was dead when he got the dog.
All I'm saying is, if you watch those dog commercials, there's a lot of dogs out there that could use a new home. John Wick could have went and got him one of those dogs. That's all I'm saying.
At the end of the second one, nigga, he went at the end of the second one, he went to the shelter and got that pit bull out that shelter. Did he not?
Yeah.
So he should be at peace. He should be at peace at this point. So look,
he could be at peace. They wouldn't let him. It was a whole thing.
So look, do y'all feel like what do you feel like is like what the hell? Why is it?
Motivation?
Dude, look. There's been like I want to say don't quote me, but I believe in the past 2 years there's probably been more mass shootings like in U.S. history. I know there's been. I know we broke the records on the most cop killings within the last 2 years.
For one thing. Second thing, things only get worse. They never get better. And so if it's happening bad, then it's going to continue happening bad because they don't like to change anything. And so since things don't change, they only continue to get worse. And what we found is, we got obviously a mental health issue, but it's not really a mental health issue in America as much as they're really just recognizing it. But there is a sense of entitlement that's not being satisfied, and therefore people are frustrated. So and you've got a general malaise that is clouding the nation, and it has been for years now. If you think about it, people have just been unhappy over and over and over again.
It's like about everything.
About everything, but that shit compounds. It's not.
Let's see what. Hold on, go ahead, Dutch.
He gotta wait.
Man, you've been talking for like a whole minute. I got you give it a thesis and everything.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, Dutch got his hand up. What's up, Dutch?
Go ahead, Dutch. God damn.
So what you saying to me is you justifying it? Because I'm having a bad day, I can go grab an AR-15 and saw down.
You're mistaking justification because it's not justification. It's what is the problem here, and if you when you see a problem, you diagnose it first, and then you think of the solutions. If you don't diagnose it, you're going to be making solutions up that don't apply, and you'll seem like you failed.
You'll misdiagnose. We'll end up giving all the kids ADHD medicine again when they really just had anxiety. I'm just saying. I think we're catching on to that now. It's a little late.
Just saying.
We have a lot of kids already fucked up from this medicine they didn't need since third grade.
And stuck on it and can't get off of it because their brains is not the same. They don't know what's going to happen to them. They're completely changed. We got lucky because we didn't have to take. My mom didn't want me to take no medication because she said I was smart enough to get through class, and it'll be all right.
It wasn't nothing that ass whooping couldn't fix. Is what happened in my house.
Fact.
And the ass whoopings came. Please
My
believe.
granny had an ass whooping trophy.
Man, listen.
All
Man,
I'm saying
it was a competition. They was always trying to. Man, I remember one time we got in trouble, and they was my mom and dad both. They was beating us back and forth. It was like they was playing a tennis match.
They had a tag team matchup.
it was ass whooping ping pong. I was from one slap to the other. Listen, my family called my mom's side of the family. They called me thump jumper for a reason, because I was always jumping between thumps. You know what I'm saying? It was always a pluck here, the pluck there. I could go to the daggone room, need a pluck from every 10 of my aunts and uncles for one thing or another. In between them. It's not even a big room, but I do something in between that'll deserve another thump.
All right, so look, so
I was with him, so I got the thump too.
So let me ask y'all this.
What up?
How much do you feel that well let me say this on top of that. To go on top of what y'all was saying. For the most part, mass shootings are made up, and this isn't coming from me either. I kind of heard this, but it's coming from 4 parts. This is more of a perspective. Anyway, you have mental health, which is playing a part in it.
Mm-hmm.
The access to shit, which plays another part in it. Social media, because you got motherfuckers bullying those who are going through these mental things and stuff like that. So you can get depression and everything. And then on fourth that you have the gun control plays the other part within this whole situation.
That's part of access, isn't it?
Nah, not really.
Gun control.
You would say more. Let's say production. Let's say gun production.
I would also throw in there, if unless it's a part of mental health, it would be something along the lines of the desire to be the one.
Well, is it the desire to be the one? Listen, let me start. So check this out. By the age, on the average kid, by the age before they hit 18, will see at least 200,000 acts of violence on TV, or might be expressed through music. So the FBI says the signs of a school shooter is a person who's obsessed with violence. If you're watching 200,000 acts, I mean, you gotta think about it.
But
how many?
You're not understanding what I'm saying. It's
what are you
the desire
saying?
to be the one.
The desire to be the one.
Yeah.
If you're exposed to it. No. If you're a kid,
do you know what being the one means?
Like who? Like what? What is the one?
It's being either the hero, the one that is known, the one that everybody's going to have to remember, the one that everybody's going to have to.
Is that the desire?
With.
Can I get in?
It's the desire to be the one. They want to be the one that gets their justice, the one that gets their revenge, the one that wins in the end. They may have felt beat down. They may have felt forgotten, lost, neglected, hurt, destroyed, broken even. But this is their act, their thing that redeems them, the thing that makes them the one. They are the heroes of their own stories.
You going to stop and just keep it going to the little last part?
I had pregnant pauses.
Go ahead, Dutch.
You said something about social media bullying, right?
Well, I said social media plays a part in it.
Okay.
Bullying, I mean, that's a part of it. That falls like up under the umbrella.
This is directed towards Mitch only. All right? This is it. Mitch, how many times you saw me that I verbally assaulted you?
Oh, man, my childhood is terrible.
Okay, now, with that being said, so with that, if that's the logic, then you have every right to come run me down.
Can't get in.
Nah, but the results of that is I grew up being just as cold as you was. I started a canned food drive for a kid in high school in front of everybody.
Okay. And
gave him the food. Like I took my rats that far. Called the radio station. We would like people to come out and donate to the such and such canned food drive. Listen, the way you used to come and rat on me, it made me like, ultimately there was nothing you could, listen, if you wear the wrong thing to school, it is over. I find the slightest thing, I want to joke. And that like, and then when I got started getting older, I'm like, yo, I turned into a bully. I started, the boy that got bullied started bullying. But it was all from ratting. But I'm saying, but I had to be the one, like, I had to be the one to where make it to where you ain't want to say nothing. Because when you used to rat on me when I was young, I was nothing I could really say. It's like, what could you really say?
Did you just say you had to be the one?
Huh? I had to be the one?
Yeah.
That part. But but listen, okay, yeah, that part. Okay, I get your point. But the reputation was there.
Nah, you gotta
No. I didn't have to. No, I didn't have to be the one to get the attention. I didn't have to be the one to get the attention. I just had to have the meanest joke.
You had to be the one. You had to be the one, though.
Hold on. What's Dutch saying?
Listen.
He keeps breaking.
All that bullying shit. Yeah, that's fine. Right? You know what I'm saying? It happens to the best of us. It happened to me. I got bullied. So it turned. But I turned to bully somebody. But what I'm saying to you is,
are you saying that you're the best of us?
No, man. Look, there's a difference. But look, this is the thing, though. Hold on.
I got bullied, so therefore I turned around and bullied somebody else, which may have been you or a bunch of other people, whatever the case may be. But at the same time, if it was ever a point where it got too far, I knew in my mind, I know where this is going to go. Ass whooping or not, whether I give or take, fall, that's the end of the conversation. You see what I'm saying? This whole bullying shit, that's for the birds, my nigga. Ain't no such thing as a bully.
But this is different. This is different, my G.
That's not
fair. This is different because you got to think amongst us, we had a limit. Even though as bad as it was a limit. If it came to an outsider, there's no limit to it.
Oh, you got
listen.
We're not exactly, bro. You might end up with fisticuffs out there because you're an outsider. Even as adults right now, we bro, we have thick skin amongst each other. We be saying some shit. If it be somebody else, you be like, God damn, that was cold. Like, ooh, my homie's mom fell down the steps. And passed away. But look, check this out though.
But you gotta understand something too, though.
But hold on, check this out.
You're talking about a different breed.
But look, we
had different values and different things that we held for value.
This dude's mom fell down the steps and broke her neck and passed. I think we was in like 7th grade, maybe 8th grade. First instant thought, she fell down the stairway to heaven. That's cold.
Wow.
That's cold. That was my first thought. That is cold.
Okay. Here, let me give you.
I'm not saying that wasn't my first thought. That was somebody else's first thought. But that's it.
Let me give you one. This lady fell down some stairs at our church and died. And at her funeral, an old lady fell down the stairs, those same stairs, and died.
That's not funny.
And we said that she shouldn't have followed in her footsteps.
That's funny. That's fun.
So,
it's a true story, though. But
both of them.
They changed it up. There's they put an elevator there and everything. They hardly even use that section anymore. Like they built a whole new section on the other side of the church.
Was it 13 steps?
My mom walked down those stairs and passed out and broke her arm.
Are they in the church?
In this church.
Where was these steps brought from? What steps cursed? Was this church built on an old Indian graveyard?
This is a separate set of stairs, right?
This church was built.
And I went up in the attic one time in this church, and they got this weird-looking Jesus picture, and he's got this vacant stare, and he's like forever staring at you, and it's like a painting, but it's not a well-done painting, so it's like a creepy Jesus. He's such a creepy Jesus, and he's up in this attic against the wall, and you're like, why is creepy Jesus up here like this? And it was like, we couldn't get rid of creepy Jesus, but we're not going to use creepy Jesus, except for the creepiest place we can put him. So, yeah, man, yeah, I love my old church. Yeah, creepy Jesus. And he's just in the corner, he's just staring, and it's not a good picture.
So check this out. So like I was saying, do they think they're do they think they're heroes?
They are heroes.
They said they are heroes.
Yeah, man.
So
they are the one. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They justify their own actions inside their own heads. You got to understand that's what any person has to do anyway. But
So-
they
so
do it.
what-
So it's like, I'm finally the one. I'm finally getting what it was that I wanted, even if it's just attention.
Creepy Jesus, man.
No,
Creepy
Creepy
Jesus.
Jesus is a whole nother thing, man. Creepy Jesus is creepy. I don't even know what I did with that video of him, but man, he is a creepy. He's creepy Jesus, man. I'm like, this is not the one that's coming to save us, is it? Because this is
Hey, yo.
I can see why the Jews would have said this is not our king, because this guy, he was scary looking, man. This if listen,
Was he at least black?
he was black. He was black
was-
as fuck. He was black, yeah, but like the way he was drawn, it's like his face is kind of like sagging, like his eyes was like, but
Like that
it
one
wasn't,
painting,
he was,
the
he
screen
wasn't
painting?
on the cross. He was just standing there. He had his robes and everything, but he was a depressed looking Jesus, man.
That could have been
I wasn't a fan of that
resurrected
Jesus.
Jesus. That was resurrected Jesus when he first got up.
He was like, yeah, he got up like, I got y'all.
Nobody
Still
gets up that
alive,
fast.
bitches.
Nobody gets
Yeah,
up that fast.
Jesus, dude.
I don't think so, man. I don't even think
Nobody else gets up
Jesus
after
probably
dying like that.
Jesus probably got up stretched. It was just like, let me get
Nah,
my
he was like,
arms
I'm
and limbs
God,
right.
I got power. Oh no.
Oh
He's
man,
big land and he's bigger than ever.
this is ridiculous. 30 minutes later,
30 minutes later.
ladies and
Didn't
gentlemen,
even have him on the list of
ladies,
of
didn't
guests.
even have him on the list of guests. We have a special guest. We had a special guest. Big Land has lost connection because he lives in the middle of bumfuck. No, Big Land is back.
Middle of bumfuck.
Hey, y'all hear me? What's up?
Oh, your mic sound good, brother.
Hey,
His mic sound nice.
hey, thank you. See the light on?
Okay.
My mic sound
Now-
nice. Check 2.
What's up, y'all? What's up, TD Addison? What's up, B Mitch? I'm from Brooklyn, son.
Hey
we say
man, nobody care about Brooklyn.
Nobody cares about Brooklyn. In this
No
conversation.
one cares about Brooklyn. But all right, so this is what I was trying to get to. Here is my solution for you know what I'm saying, the mass shootings. Listen, I'm noticing a pattern.
White people.
I'm noticing not even that, man. I'm noticing a pattern. We can't always blame it on white people.
It's not always white people.
You can always believe purple people be fucking up too.
Not like white people do.
Hey, you don't know. You got to check the
the day
statistics.
walker.
The day walker.
I'll
So
be there, but I don't-
at the end of the day, I think what every mass shooter has in common is they were all Cowboy fans.
Is this a South Park joke?
this is my
No,
solution.
it's not a South Park joke at all. This is my theory.
Oh God.
So recently, I think did Zeke get traded?
I stand with you. Yeah, he got dropped. He
Got dropped? That's had to be what it is.
They cut Zeke.
I mean, he kind of deserves
Brian
it.
can't get in.
Because he black?
No, I think he's just gotten into some sort of loop or whatever, and it just keeps telling him that he can't get in.
Well, how did Landon get in?
I took
I sent the link to his
He said I took Brian's place.
Oh shit!
Oh, snap.
Show Gizzy.
Finally!
Hey, my shit
Show
actually when
God.
kicking me out, fellas.
That's because you black.
What? Yours was kicking you out?
They kicked him out.
They heard you talking about they heard you talking against your white privilege.
What is up, fellas?
What's up, Show God? Ladies and gentlemen, Show God has just joined us on the show.
Show
You
God.
know,
I stand
The
with
God.
Johnathan Majors and Michael Irvine.
What did Michael Irvin do?
What did Michael Irvin do?
What did he not do?
Hold on, brother. We got a new topic late in the show. What did Michael Irvin do?
What did Michael Irvin do?
Man, it's been stimming for years, man. We just
mad at Michael Irvin?
we got Johnathan Majors in the news right now.
Oh, he's slapping bitches.
And
Hey,
we looking
They
back.
trying to cancel him.
He was acquitted already. He was acquitted today.
No, he wasn't.
No,
yeah,
he
they
wasn't.
dropped all those charges. They dropped them charges.
when does it stop, man? Like, I get it. You know, people, there's bad people in the hurt world, and those people that are bad need to be punished. But what happens when those are false allegations, man? Like okay, he like Landon said, he was acquitted. Well, what's gonna happen to that young lady? Because it's out there now. He up there with Chris Brown now.
But Chris Brown wasn't acquitted.
No.
So that's the difference between him and Chris
Chris
Brown.
Chris Brown's target was a celebrity that was a beloved celebrity. So that's a little different.
You can't slap Rihanna.
Yeah, and her pictures dropped heavily quickly.
Look, that was a fight. They was fighting each other.
I understand you're saying that it was mutual combat, but I'm just saying all of the reasons that I stated are why that was different, one. And then two, you know, yeah, he fucked Rihanna's face up.
Oh my God, here he go, caping for the bitch. Like, look, nigga.
How is that caping for the bitch? He fucked her face up. That's all I said.
You focusing on something else, though. We talking about Michael Irvin, not Chris Brown.
Man,
what happened to Michael Irvin?
Michael Irvin couldn't even announce at the Super Bowl this year, bro. He's there every year, and this year he couldn't be there because some lady at a hotel accused him. He lost money, bro. He lost the
accused him of what?
I haven't seen it.
Accused him of sexual assault. SA.
Okay, but he was acquitted though. It came out to be not true.
Yeah, but look how much money he had to lose and spend to be acquitted, man.
Facts. And there's no repercussions.
And there's no. There you go, that part, man. So
this is the thing though. Is it attacking? What are you saying? Are they attacking the black man?
I think attacking is the wrong word.
No. I mean, look what happened to Chadwick. Look what's happened to Chadwick, my nigga.
What happened to Chadwick?
He did.
He died.
Exactly, bro.
But he had cancer.
I get that, bro.
How'd he get it? They gave it to him.
What?
Landon,
this is deeper than Nino Brown.
Yeah, that part. And that's all, bro. Look, Brian, when I saw the post, saw you wanted to get down, I'm like, I know it's because of all this shit that's going on as far as...
Man, look, it's out, it's going down in the streets.
I assumed that he was going to talk about the false... The atrocity that just happened toward our brother Johnathan Majors, man. Like,
well, let me say this, right?
We can't even
this, brother. The question. Hold on. Go ahead.
We can't even enjoy this niggas.
I was gonna run the question.
Outbreak, yeah. And we can't even just be like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, he doing this thing. Like, soon as somebody doing their thing and come out, they gay. Or
right. What if he's abandoned the institution?
He said they gay.
Man, listen.
So
all I know
Brian,
is I love me some Johnathan Majors, and
all right, man.
Shit dropped. I was upset. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, damn it, they got him. But you know, remember Eddie Griffin said, none of us make it out. None of them make it out clean. You don't get to be black in Hollywood and get to make it out clean. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, I don't think he really has the it's Johnathan Majors. It's not getting him. Isn't like getting a Kanye West.
Either
the machine eats you up and spits you out, and niggas line back up to get eat up and shit back
devoured.
Out.
Man, listen. All I'm saying is, if you think about all of this, bro, from the mass shootings to the attack, you know what I'm saying, on certain celebrities, this all comes back to Cowboy fans.
Oh shit! You know what? I ain't think about that.
To wanting to be the one,
Brian.
And the reason that they want Cowboys because they want the Cowboys to be the one.
Brothers, listen. Are they dropping this Johnathan Major thing because of the Nashville game?
No, that happened after.
No, that happened before.
Johnathan Majors happened before. Yeah, Johnathan Majors way before.
Majors happened, and then
this happened like over the weekend. It was like Friday night. He was just like,
Friday,
hey, turn up. She was like, I want to turn up. He said, shut up, bitch. Get out of here. So, Show Guy, the question earlier was, do mass shooters think they're heroes?
Honestly, bro, when I saw the video and when I saw the weapons, if you ever played Call of Duty, the way his weapons had stickers and shit on
You
them.
talking about the one in Nashville? You know that was a chick.
That was a woman.
Trans man.
They shot her dick off.
I'm saying they be like, what? No, like my opinion on these mass shooters is that they be like in the fucking Matrix. They be like, it's a video game, so it don't matter. I'm as I'm watching the video, I'm like, this nigga think he can Call of Duty for real.
Thought he was John Wick.
He had the motherfucker, the rifles on each arm and the side arm. And he was just
clearing the halls. And was clearing the halls like me. Because
they wouldn't give me my transcripts.
They wouldn't give me my transcripts. That's rude. Rude and clever.
So, this has been another episode of Brothers Having Breakfast. I have been your host, B. Mitch. I am about it. This nigga just keeps talking.
I am the Diamond Crook, and I love